everyone. A couple people sent me a comment in reference to the Cricut cartridge containers and how I store my Cricut cartridges. I did some tutorials on how to make the plastic canvas for the cartridges, and I also did a tutorial. It wasn't for long, showing you how I store my Cricut cartridges. I do have over 100 and something Cricut cartridges. And what I do when I first get my Cricut cartridges, when you open them, it usually is a cartridge here. You get your overlay, the overlay, and then you get the keypad to go inside your Cricut cartridge. And they all come in here. And you also, some Cricut cartridge, depending on when you got it, comes with rewards. What I do is I take my rewards out. I put it to the side. I take my matte overlay out in my Cricut cartridges. And then what I do is I actually link mine to my Gypsy right away. So just in case, because one time I did do this, I believe I threw my Cricut cartridge away. So as soon as I get my Cricut cartridges, I link them to my Gypsy. So just in case I ever lose it, I still have it. And then your Cricut cartridges come like this. What I do is I actually I pull the back of this off and I cut it. Some people actually print out the printouts from the Cricut website. I believe that's where people are getting them from. There's like a Cricut library and it has all the Cricut cartridges. What I do is I just take the back and I cut it off, as you just saw. And I keep all the backs to my Cricut cartridges. And I have been doing this ever since I got my Cricut cartridges. So I cut this, and then what I do is I put them in this container. And as you can see, this container holds 40 Cricut cartridges. This is the top layer, and these three, the three next ones, are the ribbon storage containers. So when I open this up, this holds 40 Cricut cartridges. The top part too. One of them is probably in my Cricut cartridge, in my Cricut machine. And then each of these, I would say, holds an average about 13 cartridges. And what I also do, I only speak English. I only understand English. So what I do is I cut out the Spanish and French version of the directions, because I don't understand what it's saying anyway, and it's taking up space. So I just ripped that right on out of my books. So my books only have the English version for the directions. And what I do is, when I put them in here, one side will face this way and the other side will face flat. So it just stores in here better. And as you see, I store the back of the box in the front of the overlay, the overlay. And then in the inside of it is the keypad. And all of my Cricut cartridges are like this. So this is how I store mine, with the back of the box in the front of it, and then it has the overlay and the keypad. So all of them are like that, and they are in alphabetical order. So that is how I store my Cricut cartridges, because someone was asking me how did I do it. And then I also have another way of how I store my seasonal cartridges. So these right here are all my seasonal cartridges. And then down here is the ribbon holder. These are my seasonal cartridges. And I'm pretty sure that 40 of these will probably fit in one of these, because they're so thin. So this is actually the back. This is just the seasonal cartridges are different. They don't really come with a book. They come with this card right here, which I got out of the package, and then the keypad. And the Cricut light cartridges, I'm in the process for doing a storage system, but I'm actually going to store all of my Cricut light cartridges in a separate container. And as you saw, I'm doing them by different colors. So my seasonal be on one side with one color. The solutions cartridges are in one container with one color. So that's how I'm doing all of my cartridges. So that's how I store them. Someone wanted to know and asked me to do a tutorial on those. So that's how I store my cartridges. And thanks for watching my video.